We're here with Shane Daw, Surf Lifesaving Australia, and former Glenelg Surf Club president. Shane, we're here at Elouera Beach, the ASRL Open. Had a great result yesterday with Glenelg Reserves Women taking out the silver. Fantastic, and we partied well into the night, but we're backing up the next day. Thank you for doing this. We've got a few questions to ask you for the club's 90th anniversary. Shane, when did you first come to the club?
Yeah, so I was pretty fortunate to join the club back in 1970. I came around, there was a young kid at school who we met who said that he was doing lifesaving, come down, so we came down in 1970, me and my brother Greg at that time. We joined up and yeah, been a member ever since.
Fantastic. And what is your favourite memory of the club?
Gee, a favourite memory is a very tricky one. There's so many different things, you know, around the club which I've enjoyed. You know, there was the things through the nippers, right through to my senior years and being club president. But you know, probably a couple of fond memories is just seeing the redevelopment of the club and going from what we had, having a number of the former members, the former presidents, and the, you know, some of the original members see us go right through. Other things was having, you know, just a number of achievements that had come through for the club. You know, we've had some amazing rescues and people being recognised for them, and then also personal achievements. You know, where I got to paddle at the Australian Championships with good mate Craig Burton, and you know, we won a medal, and you know, also with Lee and Hutch and some of those boys being invited into a couple of teams, winning medals there and a world medal. So a bit of a mixture, but you know, there's just so many memories with the Glenelg Surf Lifesaving Club I look back on very fondly.
Well, especially with that tenure that you've been there, that's quite a long period. Shane, what does the club mean to you?
Oh, the club for me was always a place of refuge. It was somewhere where it didn't matter what happened that day, it could always go down there. There was going to be friends. It was somewhere where you're grounded and got looked after. So, you know, like if you got out of line a little bit back in the day, you would have got maybe a clip around the ear. But had good people there who looked after us all the way through the years, you know, from the Peter Marshmans, the Ray Trudenics, Don Thomases, you know, and then that grew through over the years, you know, with great friends like Hutchison, Dave Hutchison and Lee, and Shane Bowbridge, you know, a great leader at the time. So lots and lots of people, but the club, it's been there. It's a mainstay. It's somewhere, you know, I'd always call home.
Fantastic, and you're always welcome back there whenever you want, of course. Shane, what would you like to see for the club in the future?
Well, I think for the future, I think, you know, I see some great people who are coming through the ranks. You know, you've got some great leaders there, so I just want to see the club succeed, and by that I'm not just talking competition wise, it's about being on patrol, it's about saving lives, it's about people coming there and being happy, you know, gaining awards, but socially as well. So I think that, you know, the best thing that could ever happen for the club is it's happy, and through that happiness, success will come regardless. Fantastic,
that's great thoughts. Anything else you want to leave us with, Shane, on the 90th anniversary of Glenelg Surf Lifesaving Club?
Oh, what I'd say is, you know, 90 years, that just doesn't happen by accident. There's hundreds and hundreds of people who have made this happen over the years. And when I look back at, you know, there's so many names, you know, I've mentioned a few, but, you know, you look at the Yvonne Tidswells and, you know, the Ray Trudenics and the Hables and Di Pearce, you know, through to some of the you know, the newer generation that's there. You know, there's everybody there has contributed in some way. Everybody there has come because they want to contribute and they're passionate about the club. Sometimes we may not always agree, but everyone's there with a heart of gold and the best interests, and all I can say is, you know, let's go forward for the next 90 years.
Fantastic, that's great. Shane, thank you very much for being with us today, and go Glenelg for the rest of the day.
100%, and congratulations to all members who have made the club what it is today. You're amazing.
Fantastic, and thank you, Shane.